Hello out there. Okay, so um, this is Monica with the Body Electric Supplement. Make sure you like the videos, all of them. This one will be included in my playlist about my brother's care. He is mentally ill, and I'm helping him through his journey. Uh, in my opinion, for remission. I don't want to say recovery, remission at least. All right, so I just finished getting off the phone with one of the, I guess, one of the doctors slash social workers for him, and it's a good conversation. We had a good conversation. Now, one of the things that I guess he complimented me on, which again, I'm back to this whole idea of he was surprised that I was so involved in his care, and I was like, is it really that bad out there? And apparently, I guess it is. Um, and this is a mental hospital. Um, so I guess there's that. It's such, I mean, and it's hard. I understand. I really do. And I think one of the things that's helped me through all of this is because I do work with a population of people and students. Through my life, I've dealt with folks who have various things going on in their life. So it's not necessarily that it's new for me. So there's that. And then it's my brother. He is a gentle soul. And I guess even in the conversation that I was having with this doctor, he was asking me questions so they can get a better idea of what they need to continue to do for him. So they were asking me about, I guess, his personality and he does speak low, very softly. And I'm used to it. So I kind of uh, told them that, like, he's always either been a kind of a fast talker a little bit and or low speaking. So, um, yeah. And I already know kind of where that comes from because I do remember me being a low talker, which I could be speaking low right now for all I. It's because our hearing is so keen. So that's one of those things. And I'm sure a lot of people are trying to figure out, why am I peeling an orange and why does this orange look like this? This is a blood orange, first of all. Second of all, I'm about to feed our brand new uh, babies in our classroom. Um, we have new babies in our classroom. So I tried to release some of them this afternoon, but only three decided they wanted to stay. And so I brought them back in, and that means I have to feed them. So here, I don't know if you'll be able to see the baby. That's one of them. Um, it's a butterfly. Okay. They came out of their chrysalis, we think, today. Okay. One for sure because I saw it like pop out. Okay. And then there are two more that are still in here. Okay. One and then two. So I know it's kind of hard to see through the mesh, but there's the other one. And then let me turn it around so you can see the last one there. And you literally see it. That's the underbelly of the last one. So there's three that stayed. When I first went out to our classroom garden or our school garden, five came out and I set them free in our garden near the small pond that we have in our garden. And then I kind of left them out there I guess, near the greenhouse for about an hour, just hoping that maybe the rest would decide they wanted to go. And they were like, no. I came back an hour later after my conversation with my brother's doctor. And, they were still in here. So four were still in here. And then I coaxed one out because I was thinking, well, maybe they don't know how to get out. And so I coaxed one of them out and I tried to coax this one out, the one that's at the top. And it came out for a second. I even had it on the thing, and it kind of plopped back in there. So I was like, okay, I'm just, I'm not gonna fight it. And then these two, they kind of just stayed in here, at the ones that are already at the bottom. So that means I got to feed them over the weekend, like right now. So that's the oranges. Okay. And the instructions even said I can use sugar water, but I was like, you know what? Wild creatures need nothing but the best, just like everybody else. You need real food, not, bleached out sugar. Okay. So I'm gonna give them a tear pieces, or actually maybe I need to skin it a little bit, some of the orange, so that they can have that over the weekend. So I'm peeling it just a little bit so that they can have it. So, yeah, so talking with my brother's doctor, they were trying to get more, I guess, background. I emailed them seriously a lot of information because I feel like a lot of times when people aren't communicating with doctors like freely and openly about things, then things don't get fixed. So that's one thing I have learned. It's like you got to just tell them everything. Because I have a friend who is a nurse and she has stories to tell. I'm gonna tell you. So most of the times people don't tell the truth. Like just tell the truth. They're not your priest or whatever. They're not gonna judge you. They just want to know how can we take care of you at this point in time. All right. So um, they're saying they have him scheduled to be like um, discharged next week, which I'm kind of okay with, I guess. They changed some dosages and they removed the medication. So that's really what I wanted to come here on. Because remember, I've been talking about the nutritional aspect of healing. And I think that they stop giving him, or they're choosing to stop giving him, is, and ironically, I thought it's the one that was doing the most good, quite honestly. So they're taking him off of one of them. They're upping the other doses of the other two. So he was only on three, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And I'm looking into seeing if he can get an injection versus taking the other one in pill form. And that will just only leave him with just a sleeping pill. And that to me would be so much more manageable for him, for me, um, all the way around. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm campaigning for. So, and that's the thing. Even if you find yourself um, in need of medical care, it's okay to ask the questions. Do the research and ask the questions. Okay, so um, I'm gonna open this and hope that this one right here doesn't try to. He's like deciding I'm just gonna go ahead and free myself right now. Okay, I need you to drop down, guy. So I grew up on a farm, and that's another reason why I'm switching subjects. Sorry. Um, it smells great. It's a blood orange. So I've kind of peeled off one side of the skin. So I'm gonna just drop it in there. Hope that I drop it on the side that I, with the side that I peeled up. And this is where it gets tricky. I need this one right here to go down to the bottom and not try to escape now in the classroom. Please don't escape in the classroom. I should have brought a napkin. All right. And this thing only opens up on one side, which again makes it kind of tricky. So yeah, so they've been popping out of here. And yeah, so it seems like my brother, I talked to him last night on the phone. My last live was last night while driving at home after being with my band, because I'm also in a band. Y'all, I do stuff. All right, so it's in there now. The blood orange. I'm gonna show you. So I don't know if you can see it. It's at the bottom. That fleshy thing. That is a blood orange. So there you go. I'd rather have living creatures have real food than just plain sugar. Like seriously. So he sounded good. He sounded more rested. I still feel like he needs more sleep. He needs to work on getting sleep. Okay. Um, we can try to work on, healthy lifestyle more. His memory is still a problem, in my opinion, because he might forget that he ran already in the morning or exercised in the morning without some kind of accountability behind it, right? So I am concerned about that. I am also concerned because I am planning to go on a extended trip with my band. And if my brother can't take care of himself, that makes me very concerned, highly concerned. But we still have a couple of months to get it together. I have not told him that I am going because I was worried that he might just, I don't know, not have a greatest of reactions about it. Um, that means I don't want to say the stakes are higher. I'm feeling like maybe if he's off of one of the medications and his nutrition is improving, that might have something to do with it. Who knows? But I'm in a good place. So I definitely, again, slept really well last night, y'all. I didn't realize how stressed I was about him, worrying about him, thinking about where is he, like, what is he doing? Will he remember where to go, how to do things? It has been a stress, I'm just be honest. Because even right now, it's a little after 5. And I guess I would be already there, making sure that he's taking his medicine. So I have a couple more days to, get some better sleep, I guess, myself. But again, I don't think it's a burden. I didn't realize how much stress I was putting myself on too until I like had deeper sleep, more restful sleep, knowing that I know he's somewhere. He can't just walk out and harm himself or get lost somewhere. So yeah, that's where we are right now. I'm feeling good. Um, Definitely got to start trip planning because, like I said yesterday, me and my band mates, a couple of them, they already started talking about their travel plans and if they booked them or not or whatever. So I got to get on top of that now, and then find care for my brother in case things don't work out as well as I hope and he hopes to. Alrighty. So again, that's where we are, and I'll probably there is scheduled a therapy session, me, him, my brother, and the therapist in a couple of days, and we'll go from there, see what's going on. But yeah, so I feel like the removal of one medication is actually a win, okay? Because I know what that medication does, and if he does not need that, that's because of maybe how he's doing better with nutrition. Okay, and back to that taking care of your body part. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go and put, like I said, I've already put the little orange at the bottom, blood orange, and I see the 1, 2, 3. And the breed of these butterflies are painted ladies. They kind of look like monarchs, but they're not quite. Not quite. They're not monarchs. They are painted ladies. Okay. And I'll put a cover over them because right now our classroom has these huge up to the ceiling windows, and at the certain times of the day it is direct sunlight, so that's kind of not good for them. All right, friends. I'll see you later. Take care out there. Okay. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody else. Take care.